Everyone keeps asking, why is Bitcoin crashing? Think about everything that's happened lately. War, trade tensions, fear across the markets, crypto companies shutting down. Normally, news like this sends risky assets lower, but Bitcoin is still holding 63,000. Honestly, I expected a much bigger drop. So today, I want to explain why I think the market's reaction is more important than the headlines. And remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm simply sharing how I'm looking at the market. Bitcoin just went through one of its biggest stress tests this year. War headlines, trade tensions, fear in the markets, and yet Bitcoin is still holding around 63,000. Now, that doesn't mean Bitcoin can't go lower. It absolutely can. But sometimes the biggest clue isn't the news itself. It's how the market reacts to it. And right now, Bitcoin looks stronger than I expected. When I first saw these headlines, I honestly thought Bitcoin would have fallen much more, but it didn't. That made me stop and think. One thing I've learned over the past years is that markets don't always react the way people expect. Sometimes bad news is already priced in. Sometimes fear is stronger than the actual event. And sometimes the markets tell you a completely different story. That's why I pay attention to the price action more than the headlines. Another thing I've been seeing is people asking or wondering if Bitcoin is still safe. Whenever an exchange has problems or a wallet company reports a security issue, people immediately think Bitcoin has failed. But those are two different things. If a bank gets robbed, that doesn't mean the US dollar stopped working. The same idea applies here. Bitcoin is the network, exchanges, and wallets are companies built around it. That's why it's important to understand what you're actually investing in. Now, does that mean you should ignore security? Absolutely not. Learning how to protect your Bitcoin is just as important as learning how to buy it. Whether you use it in a hardware wallet, an exchange, or a Bitcoin ETF, understand the risks before trusting anyone with your money. Personally, I'm not changing my strategy because of a scary headline. I'm not panic selling. I'm not buying because someone else promised Bitcoin is going to 1 million. I'm sticking to my plan. I'm buying slowly. I'm thinking long term and keeping my emotions out of my decisions because every bear market feels scary while you're living through it. The biggest lesson from this week isn't that Bitcoin is guaranteed to go higher. It's that Bitcoin handled bad news much better than people expected. And sometimes that's exactly what investors should be paying attention to. I don't claim to know everything, so I'd love to hear your opinion. Do you agree or do you see it differently? Leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.